I'm Irie and this is Nugget, and if you did not know us, now you know us. We're friends, okay? So welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. In today's video, I am doing a clean up and we are catching our lives, okay? I've been in my place since December 19th, so I've officially paid rent for January, February, and March. Y'all, they took my coin 3 times already, okay? I don't know, they took my coin 3 times. 3 times for me to have housing, 3 times for me to have somewhere to lay my head at night, okay? And I just feel like that's diabolical. But hallelujah, thank God the rent is paid. Let's start. Let's just clean up. And if you're at home doing nothing, babe, clean up too. Get up. Let's clean up together and we being productive together, okay? So I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm always fighting for my life, okay? And when I feel like I'm out of control or I don't have control, I like to cut things. I like when I don't feel in control, in control of my life, because 9 times out of 10 I'm not in control. I like to cut my hair. So thank the Lord that I had this U-part wig on, because if I did not, I would have cut my hair. But yeah, I just went straight like this. I said I need something short. I need to feel something, and I did this, and it's a little boxy, but who gonna beat me up? It made me feel better. If you see my hair being all stringy and moving, mind your business. Oh, you can see my hair from the back. Oh no. I'm honestly about to give myself a good 45 minutes to an hour to clean up, because I feel my period starting and I'm losing my motivation second by second. What vibe do I want to go for today? We could do some Monica. Oh wait, Getaway.
Sometimes I wish I could have rain, looking for a place to...
I don't know if I ever told you guys how talented I am. I found one of my drawings from COVID 2020. I'm pretty sure this was around, yeah, this was during COVID, because I put day 6 with the little, we were literally in isolation and I was so bored and I was going crazy. Didn't know how long lockdown was going to be, that I started drawing again. But I have a whole sketchbook and I know how to draw low key, so I feel like I'm going to get back to doing that, because why not? Excuse me, chicken! Jesus. Are you going to help me? Do you want to help your mom? You always in my way. Come learn how to clean up. Hello, move.
I'm still in love with you.
Hi, Nugget. You haven't wore an outfit in a really long time, okay? So let's see. Okay, sit. Sit down. Sit. Okay. Which one do you want to wear? Do you want to wear the chicken? Yeah, this is the chicken. You want to be a chicken or a giraffe? Okay, which one? Get it. Which one? He don't like clothes. He like, girl, neither one. You staring at the giraffe. You want to be a giraffe? Let's put on a giraffe. Nugget, you a giraffe. Why you got Polo? Look. You don't like it? I think he's really cute.
And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
I can't do nothing. What's up? So I'm gonna give you guys a little timeline of my apartment and what I feel like I've learned and what I would or wouldn't do again if I had the chance to do it over. So my very first place was me and my sister. We moved in together. We had like a split apartment. I had one side, my own room, bathroom. She had her own side room, bathroom, and so sometimes we wouldn't see each other at all. That place to me was like my favorite place. It was nice, you know, everything was cheap, it was manageable. I was able to decorate, save. You know, I got my first car at that time. Everything was 50-50 and it was cool. Like, we grew up in the same household, so everything worked out. It was pre-COVID, so I feel like living wasn't too expensive. Like, I didn't feel like I was struggling ever. My second place was with me and my ex. I went 50-50 with him in our place. You know, we didn't work out. We ended up breaking up, and I had the apartment to myself for the remainder of our lease. And so this is my third place, but this is like my first time having my name on the lease by myself and being solely responsible, because even when my ex left and he didn't live there, he was still giving me half of the rent up until our lease was over. So he was still, you know, paying the dues, still paying the rent. And, you know, I was able to travel. I was able to do what I wanted to do because I wasn't paying everything on my own. This time around, everything is strictly on me. So there's no help financially. My parents don't help me. And so everything is on me 100%. And so I feel like if you have family and your parents let you stay at home, because I have a lot of like friends, you know, from different areas of the world, and for them, when they grow up, it's like they grow up and their mom wants them there until they're married and have kids. I feel like in African-American households, that's not necessarily the case. Once you get a little older and you start bumping heads with your mom, I don't know, it's like a blurred line sometimes with like Black mothers and Black daughters, that once you hit 18, it's just like a different level of disrespect from their end, and y'all just don't mesh no more. And I feel like had me and my mama got along, to be honest, I might be 27, I would still be at home, because like, why not? I can help you, you helping me. We can split the bills. I can save. I have help with Polo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just would be a whole different vibe. That's advice number one. If you have a home that's healthy and safe and you're, you know, at peace enough, I recommend staying at home until you save, until you're completely out of debt, until that savings account is nice, until you can pay your rent up for a couple months. Because, like, for me, for instance, I move in, life happens, I get fired, them bills still due every 30 days, and them 30 days come around real quick. So I definitely would recommend just having a couple months of savings, where if anything happens, God forbid, like the job market, everything is crap, make sure that you can pay all your bills a couple months up without being stressed and looking for jobs, and, you know, and give yourself time too to be able to take a break. Like, I feel like being just in survival mode isn't healthy. It doesn't feel comfortable. Also, don't be so caught up on luxury living. I feel like social media keeps everybody in like this unrealistic standard. Like, don't let social media like guilt trip you into thinking like your apartment isn't nice, or, you know, it's not worthy, like, because you have a white refrigerator. Babe, could that white refrigerator do the same thing that a stainless steel refrigerator do?
I was shocked, honey. I was in tears almost. And it has a white refrigerator. I was like, oh, not a white refrigerator.
That white oven and white dishwasher, it works the same. It cooks the food and clean the dishes just the same, okay? Stay at home if you can. Save your coin, babe, as long as you can. If it's safe, if it's healthy, if it's possible. And two, when you do find a place, don't go above your means. My sister Tamika kept telling me, like, you can always upgrade. This is technically your first place. She's like, Ira, you're starting over. Like, your first place with your sister don't count. You signed a lease with somebody else. This is 100% on you. You know, you can always upgrade, you can always get better over time, but this is like a starter home, a starter place. Start off, get your foot in the door, get comfortable, learn, become an adult. And yeah, I would like to, this chapter of my life is teaching me to fully trust and rely on God, because I cannot do half of this on my own strength. I feel like a lot of this is God picking me up on my worst days, because a lot of days I'm like an autopilot and I don't even remember the day. Like, I genuinely don't. And I feel like I'm not operating on my own strength. He's really teaching me to rely on him, because doing it on your own is truly exhausting. And I'm not the type of girl that have my hand out. I don't do things for coin. So everything that I have, everything that I own is for me working, clocking in, and doing things the legal right way, okay? So when you're doing things the legal and the right way, it takes you a little longer. So yeah, this is teaching me to really trust God and be patient, because it ain't easy.
I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed, I am.